Amara's science project. Amara stared at the assignment on the board. Her teacher, Mrs. Johnson, had announced a big science fair project. Each child had to build a model of the solar system and present it in 3 weeks. Amara loved science, but she had never built anything so complicated before. That evening, Amara sat at the kitchen table with materials spread everywhere. She tried to attach the planets to wire hangers, but they kept falling off. After an hour, she had only painted 2 planets. Amara felt overwhelmed. The project seemed too big and too difficult. She didn't know where to start next, and all the material scattered across the table made her feel confused and tired. Amara's brother, Kofi, noticed her frowning. When I was in fourth grade, I had the same project. It took me 12 days of trying before I figured it out, he said. He showed her how to use wooden dowels instead of wire hangers. Be resourceful, Kofi told her. When one method doesn't work, try another way. Use different materials. Ask for help. Or look at how other people solve problems. Amara followed her brother's advice. Every day after school, she worked for exactly 45 minutes. By the end of the first week, she had all 9 planets painted. By the end of the second week, they were attached. On the 18th day, she finished. When Amara presented her project, Mrs. Johnson gave her an excellent grade. You were so resourceful, a teacher said. Amara beamed with pride. Let's move to the next set of questions. The first one says Amara worked for 45 minutes each day for 18 days. How many total hours did she spend on a project? So we have 18 days. That means the first thing we need to do is multiply. That's the first thing. So we have 45 multiplied by 18. That's equals to what? Let's break it down. Let's make it simpler. That is open bracket 45 times 10 close bracket plus, this is another method to make it easy for you, 45 times 8. Then we can now have, that is equals to, that's 45, oh, there's a mistake there. 45 times 10 equals to 450 plus 45 times 8 is what? 8 times 5 is 40. 0 remainder 4. 8 times 4 is 32 plus the 4 remainder from the previous calculation. That is 32 plus 4, which equals to 36. Which gives us what? It gives us, all we have to do now is add together. So we have 0. 6 plus 5 is 1, remainder 1. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1, 8. That's the answer. Let's try the long multiplication method to show you that you still get the same answer no matter what method you use, as far as you know what you're doing. So let's do this. 45 times 18. 8 times 5 is 40, 0 remainder 4. 8 times 4, 32 plus 4, 36. So we are done with this. Let's cancel it out. You add 0 here first. So 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. Then we add it together. Can you see any similarity? You should be seeing it now that they are the same thing. So we have 0, 6 plus 5, 1, remainder 1. 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, 8. But we are not done. We are not done. We are not done. We are not done at all. The question goes further. That's how many minutes. That means she uses 810 minutes. But it says how many total hours? 60 minutes equals 1 hour. So what we need to do now is say, next thing we do is to say 810 divided by 60. Now there are different methods you can use for this one. That's according to how comfortable you are, whatever method you want to use. So I'm going to use the two methods. So let me use the long division method. Let's start with that one. So we have 60 out. We have, which is our divisor. So we have, let's have 60 and 81. How many 60 can I get in 81? 60 times 1 is 60. 60 times 2 is what? 120. So it's cancelled. That's just 1. That means 1 times 60 is 60. That's 0, 2. Then I'll bring down 0. Oh, there's a mistake there. There's a mistake there. There's a mistake there. That's 1. And there's 2. Then we have 0 here. So 60 in 210. 60 times 3. 6 times 60 times 3 is what? Let's find out. Together, 60 times 3 equals to what? We can make it simple by saying, 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. So that's 180. 6 times 4 is 24. So we don't have to deal with, stick with this. So we have 3 remainder, not remainder yet. So let's go on first. 3 times 60 is 180. Subtracting, we have 0, 1, that's 11. 11 minus 8, that's 3. Then we have that. Now, we can stop here, but it's asking us how many hours. So we need to make sure that our answer is in hours. So we put dots here. Then that gives us the opportunity to add 0 here. 60 and 300 is what? We know that 6 times 5 is 30. So let's find 6 times 60 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 6 is 30. So that is 5. The answer is 5. Then we have 5 times 60 is 300. Instead of going this long way, we can just use another method by saying 810 divided by 60. 0 cancel the 0 up. 0 down comes 0 up. So now check. One number can divide this number. Let's just do 6. 6 here, 1. 6 in 8 is 1, remainder 2. So we put the 2 beside the 22. We add the 1. 21. 6 in 21 is 3. Remember what? So we have 13, 3 over 6. We can reduce this further and that will become 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. 1 over 2. Can you see 13.5 and 13.5? They are the same thing. So final answer is how many hours are there in total? So we can now say which equals to 13.5 hours. If you are confused about this or you don't understand the process, let me know so that we can explore more questions together. Or I can create videos about how to calculate like this on your own.